Howdy guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jake here for another reaction, and today I am reacting to House of the Dragon Season 2 Episode 5. Now, last week, this episode, we lost Rhaenys. Went down like an absolute champ with her dragon, so Rhaenys. And Cole suffered somewhat defeat, even though they took, I can't remember what it was called, where they were marching on. They ended up taking it for king and country, but in the process he also felt defeat because the king himself got burnt by his own brother and is under. Now, I thought he was dead, but people seem to be saying he's incapacitated, so I don't know whether this is part of the books or if it's just no one can tell because there's no actual proof that he is dead yet. So yeah, it's an interesting one to see where that goes. But yeah, so Aemon's was the one that pretty much has incapacitated his brother. Let's say for now, Rhaenys dead. Yeah, a lot of things happened in the last episode. But that was the main chunk of things, you know. I'm just excited to jump into this because it's a day late. I couldn't do the recording yesterday, so I'm very excited to jump into this. So I'm going to jump into this. So I hope I enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoyed this reaction, and if you do, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. That'll be superb. But other than that, see you on the other side. Oh no. Oh, buddy. That boy's gonna be in mourning. I mean, she was an absolute queen in her own right. Oh, buddy, no. She's gonna be feeling so much guilt because even she said what she's unleashed onto the realm last, with all the dragons fighting each other. And now she's lost one of her most trusted advisors.
The traitor dragon Rhaenys, slain at Brook's Rest by your king.
Oh, by your king as well, you sacks of shit. Oh, she did not deserve this. Rhaenys did not deserve this. No one's happy about this. Read the room. Read the room. Look at them. I am not happy about this at all. That's a very good point. Yes, it is.
Don't they realize we won the battle?
Strange victory, if it was one.
Right? Oh, this is the fellow that was promised her, wasn't it?
I thought the dragons was gods.
Oh shit, that's fucking with them. Imagine that, seeing one of your gods dead before you.
It's just me.
Oh shit, yeah, eat dragon meat. Oh, you don't deserve such a thing, queen. Oh my god, next to all the bloody rat catchers that were hung as well. Fuck! Fuck you, little one-eyed bitch. And two-eyed bitch. I kind of don't mind Alicent, but then again she'll say something that'll piss me off, so then I'll hate her again. Oh wow. Took his blade and everything. Is this his body? Is he dead then? No, he's not dead. He's been brought back to his chamber. Oh, she's gonna be feeling that guilt. He went to battle because of her, like, just to prove her wrong.
His grace remains with us for the moment.
Oh, for the moment. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's infused into his skin. Oh. Wait, hold on. No, it hasn't infused. Targaryens can't get burnt. So it's not that. That was probably just from getting crushed. Oh, ugh. Oh my, maybe actually. Oh, well, you'll love to see it. You won't love to see him. Oh yeah, he got fucked. Look at him.
Someone will have to rule in his stead.
Oh! Is he going to suggest Alicent or is he going to suggest himself? Oh yeah, there's going to be no sexy time for a while.
His Grace fought valiantly.
Daemon?
Oh shit, she knows. She knows.
What was his part in this?
I could not say.
Oh goodness.
Our
Looking
largest
after his
dragon
boy.
has been killed. Kristen Cole marches about the
Oh,
Cloudlands
I feel
unchallenged.
he's gonna overstep
Tuscany.
soon, I think.
And Rook's Rest are gone. He who has left us after some marital spat.
Oh, you are
Issue
overstepping.
with me, Sir Alfred.
My loyalty to you is proven, my queen.
Your,
Your loyalty, perhaps.
yeah, your fucking
Your
tongue isn't.
willingness to give me deference in a...
It is merely that the gentler sex, heretofore, has not been much privy to the strategies of battle or their execution.
There has been peace in our lifetime. You've seen no more battles than I have.
It's true. It is fucking true.
But Vagar is depleted after such a hard fought.
Right?
Aegon is dead. If we can strike King's Landing before their dragon is recovered.
Then I myself must do it.
My queen, you are the crown. It's out of the question.
Yeah,
you
but
have,
still,
you
just want you. They want you to wait out like some. Like, that's something that winds me up about about these sort of things. Is that's why I love the Northmen and some parts of of this world as well that isn't just from the north, but they are side by side with their men. They're willing to go down, whereas this sort of goblins over the Iron Throne, they tend not to be involved. they sit behind everyone and send other people to their deaths. Yeah, and even when she's offering to be the person that leads people, they're saying no, don't. You can't do that because you're the queen. I get why they're doing it because as soon as she dies, that's it. It's over. No one can question that. Like the reign of the Hightowers, let's call them, but the Greens. Yeah, and then all they do then is just then squash out any of the other Targaryen, the blacks, and kill them all, and then that's it done. Still, don't like it.
To Harrenhal. Retreat with the Daemon.
Are you supposed to be doing that?
He's fallen. He must have.
And you think you will tame him?
It's a very good point. It's
Queen
Daemon.
herself could not.
It's fucking Daemon.
Send you away. Whilst I'm here being forced to play the coddled princeling, it's.
She doesn't want you to die, right? Doesn't want you to die.
The phrase.
Leave those incestual weird. Well, these guys are incestual as well.
Craigen's
But
got
fuck these
Rhaenyra
guys.
Marching south. Then don't tell her. Not until I'm away.
Well done. Well done, guys. Proud of you for trusting each other.
The hour is late, and my dragon is hungry. You have no choice but to submit.
Fuck's
Our
sake.
terms are simple, Lord Bracken. Bend the knee to me, or your house burns.
Bend the knee to
I would
him.
sooner be the lord of bones and cinders than bend my knee before some heathen Blackwood cunt.
Okay, get the dragon to eat him.
He's hired dragon.
Right, let's get the dragon to eat him.
Dragons were a people hatched. Did your brother's head keep on its way back to you, Willem?
Oh,
I heard the maggots got
oh, there's
That is
too
quite the
much
impression,
history.
Lord Bracken.
Oh,
We choose fire.
okay. Just do it now. Oh my goodness. What a fucking shot.
I did not think they would be so eager to die.
Right? This feud, it's too big.
Should have indulged them. I need them alive. I came here to raise swords, not corpses.
Alright, David, being sensible.
What my house is known for.
Would rather burn than succumb. Exactly the kind of men I need.
That's a very good point.
And I think for both of us, then perhaps you could try less fighting and more persuading.
There's no way Damon's saying this.
Yielding in battle.
There are things the crown itself must not be seen to do.
Oh, okay. They're going to kidnap the women and children or something.
Your servant, your grace.
Something like that. Damon's out here being a little whispery bitch. Oh, is this the Vale?
Over the centuries,
Is this the Vale?
many and more armies have broken themselves against my bloody gate.
The only reason I'm thinking is, I just don't know. Is it the Vale? I can't remember now. I'm just thinking, like, the Vale in which Littlefinger was in charge of. That they shoved that Catelyn Stark's sister through the moon door, etc.,
Are you
etc.
listening? Turn for protection. A dragon.
Then she has exceeded your terms. She sent two.
Both still wet from the egg.
That's still better than no dragon, mate.
Hunting hounds that are more fearsome.
They are dragons, nonetheless.
Oh,
I do not recall you
that's
specifying the size of the
fucking
beast that you
stupid
request.
thing to say.
Child. I mislike feeling powerless.
So do I.
Aw. Let's bond over perilous positions we found ourselves in.
My sympathies for the death of your grandmother.
She seems nice enough, I guess. Oh my god, she only just found out.
Spoke at my small council. I am now the sovereign. I cannot do as I please.
Well.
And war has ever been for men to make.
Who are your father's chosen?
Instead, I was given my father's cup. Taught the name of every lord and castle between Storm's End and
Then use that to your advantage.
The difference between hilt and foible.
Kristen Cole made a mistake.
Oh?
Parading a dragon's head through the streets like a prize of war. But the people see an ill omen. They whisper to each other that when Viserys lived, there was peace.
Oh, so the idea that war is now almost upon them, they're going to be in fear, so they'd rather peaceful reign rather than a... Because if a god's taken down from the sky, dragons could still then come to King's Landing, you know?
And you think they will turn to me?
To the discontented, rumors are feed.
Oh, that's a great 9. That's 9 line.
Your grace, what you cannot do, let others do for you. There is more than one way to fight a war.
Oh my god, she should be at the fucking table with these cock-swinging bastards with such wisdom. I love her.
Did your grandmother ever tell you of the night she claimed Melees?
I want to hear this.
Dragon bit? My father was furious. His own mother's dragon. The fastest beast ever known, and she'd have none of him. But bent her neck to Rhaenys.
She was fierce.
Yeah, she fucking was.
And did not always care for me. But
there was still something in the end.
I'm grateful.
We all are.
I must rely on you, I think.
Oh.
Your Grace.
What role are you giving her?
I do not wish to stand alone.
Yeah. And here he is out here fucking having his all drugged up dreams. If that's what they are. Oh wow, Daemon, you are off.
Dragon rider.
Yeah, you are off the fucking chain, Daemon.
Your brother, but here. Daemon
Oh my
made
goodness.
to wear it.
He's out here having sex dreams. Rather than being at it, as in building the army.
My favorite son.
Oh. What?
Is the duck not uniting your grace?
What? He is fucked. He is. We need to find this witch. And stop her.
If you prefer it.
Look at her. Look at her. She's so evil.
Rather dire news from the roof alone has needed tending since the reign of Rhaenys, and the storerooms and.
This place is a fucking abomination.
There's, of course, the matter of payment.
Oh, goodness.
Perhaps she could provide the necessary coin if you could only write to her.
No.
Oh, Daemon. Come on.
Very well, Your Grace.
You should address me as my king.
Oh, Daemon.
Well, the king.
There it is, then.
Consort.
The last bit seems unnecessary.
Oh, Daemon. Daemon, don't do this.
He has many broken bones. I fear there are more injuries within.
So he's going to die a slow and painful death. Like his father.
We are grateful for you.
I'm not sure he will ever wake. It's our
Yep.
king's fate.
Yep, he's dead, and it's all because of you. Look at him, almost a smile.
Now we must name a regent to take his place. Until he recovers.
Okay. Who's she going to suggest? Aemond? Aemond or herself?
Strategy, Your Grace.
I myself served in this role for my husband. I am well prepared to do it again.
Here we go.
Not admirably in a time of peace, Your Grace, but circumstances have changed. The obvious choice is his immediate successor.
Look at him pursing those lips.
Aemond is young, and his lack of restraint has already cost us dearly.
Oh shit, she's calling him out in the fucking table.
It is experience that offers the surest path.
Oh my god, she just looked towards Kristen and he just looked away. He's not even going to vote for her.
Alicent ably.
Yes, but the Dowager Queen is a woman.
I am no stranger to rules.
Squeeze me.
This council. Lord Laris.
Oh.
Your Grace, it must be Prince Aemond.
Oh, you sack of shit.
What would it say if in response to Rhaenyra's crowning we raised up a woman of our own?
I mean, he's not wrong.
But the hand speaks with the king.
Oh, Laris, you sack of shit. I love you. I hate you at the same time.
Aemond is the next in line.
Yes. No more sex for you, son. No more sex for you, son. You better get used to stability. Hold on. What's the word I'm looking for? Is it celibate? Celibacy? Celibacy, there we go. Is that the right word? It doesn't matter. Anyway, either way, you're not getting any plus. Oh, bless her. Look at her. You little cunt.
What is our standing in the river?
Oh, straight to it. Love him. I hate him. Oh, look at her. Oh, wow. She is pissed.
Right. I shall send.
Oh, she is so... But there, sitting in this moment. Oh my god, we are still in this... Oh, she is pissed.
Without consent. What are your tasks?
Oh, that was an intense scene. Intense shot.
Down the fucking rat catchers.
We should make for Templeton. My brother will have room.
I'm trying to work out if this is actually, if this is showing something that is more relevant in the sense of this is a big thing to do with what will happen with the king and the queens and etc. You know what I mean? Like with the Targaryens in that sense. Or if it's just showing the townsfolk in utter disarray because of what's happening, and that will then just sort of then heighten the need for them to act more, as in like the councils and stuff like that.
Stay and wait for his empty promises, husband. With them you can feed the mouths of ghosts.
Oh my goodness, what a line. And they're down. Oh buddy, you're still here. Please tell me someone's been feeding them at least.
Aemond is the next in line.
Oh.
It is the order of things.
You know what he is.
Yeah, you keep talking shit, son.
Has your loyalty faded, or does it flourish only at night and flee the sunrise like a moth?
We have given the war to the dragons.
Yep.
The dragon rider should lead us.
So you cast me aside?
Yep. Yes.
I've not spared you.
Oh.
What we must do now is terrible.
Yeah, it's true.
Preside over it.
Yeah, they're going to be doing some horrible things.
I did not give you leave to speak my name.
Ooh! Ooh! Wow, they're making people stay. Fucking hell. Oh yeah, this is getting the people to turn against them. Meat. Dragon meat. Oh wow. She's close to being gone.
And if Stark's army's too slow, the wind's rising.
Stark armies. No, it's not. Stark army are not slow.
You fear a dragon leagues away when mine own sits outside your walls.
And the protection of my uncle.
Oh.
Daemon, I'm sure, has consented to this.
He will do as his queen commands.
It does lend us some comfort. Though it occurs to me that dragons...
You want Harrenhal. My mother will want more than your crossing.
Oh. Jace.
What does her grace desire?
Jace, what are you going to be doing here?
Bent knees.
Is this good? I can't work out if this is good for them. Daemon. Firstly, what are you doing being a lumberjack? Also, stop listening to this witch's shit.
That is not my way.
Splitting fire would justify what's followed you here.
Right.
Failed. There's news then.
News? No. What I hear in the wind.
Oh, don't trust those eyes. She's got crazy eyes. I love her. But I hate her at the same time.
Children being taken from their mothers, men coming home to find their doors unlatched, their wives carried away.
Oh, right? He did do what I thought he was going to do.
This is not war.
The realm will suffer if Aemon One Eye rules.
Aemon One Eye. Love it. Love it. Let's keep that going. I haven't heard that being used, I don't think, since for season 1. I'm fairly certain it was the last time I heard that. So I want to hear more of it.
I'd heard the same thing about you. But I'll cross you no further. I think your tactics are, after all, approved by the Queen.
She's may have overstepped.
Cannot succeed, Alice. When I take King's Landing.
Oh, Daemon.
Rhaenyra is welcome to join me there and take her place by my side.
Daemon. You sack of shit. Oh. Okay. Okay.
And if you lose,
then I'll be dead, and none of this will be my problem.
So
does
selfish.
You really think that you never knew your mother?
Your Grace.
Oh, why would you say that? Why did he look at her like that?
Amos has pledged his banner to you.
Oh, there you go.
House Bracken is yours.
All right.
My castle is a tomb.
Oh, Corliss.
The wealth you brought back from Yi Ti and Ashai, inspiring awe and envy. I wonder if any of them knew it was all for her.
Why would you say that?
Even the death of my wife does not content her.
It does a wee bit.
She's not asked enough of my house. Or does she think the position will compensate me for my loss?
Pledge your peace to King's Landing, then. They will accept it most gleefully.
Oh, she called you out for your shit quickly.
She was a Targaryen princess.
She's got a very good
Who
point.
never was, and she flew to Rook's of her own will, in defense of her king.
Yeah, like an absolute
Died as she
fucking
would have wished to
hero.
die. With honor, in Dragonfire, the way my mother chose, and the way I myself wish to meet my end.
Oh God, this is probably the best person to send to him. Oh, Rhaenyra did so well to send her to him.
I will see Rhaenyra ascend the Iron Throne, as Rhaenys wished. As Rhaenys herself should have.
I would make you my heir.
I am blood and fire. Driftmark must pass to salt and sea.
Oh. What a great line from her.
Your Grace.
What are we going to do to him? Let's fuck him up.
You were correct.
Oh, what?
In saying our best hope of an army is with Daemon.
Are you removing me from your council?
Oh.
It's Alfred.
Oh. Is she?
I will not deny you and your house served my father well. And I know you will never accept the Hightower claim.
So she actually trusts
Not
you?
while I live.
I ask you to reason with him.
Reason with Daemon?
Find out his state of mind. Whether he means to raise a host for me or for himself.
Oh, she fucking knows what he might be doing. She knows.
He would not dare.
Have you known Daemon to lack in daring?
Have you any message for him?
Oh. Call him prick. And that you love him.
Tell him I would much like to finish our last conversation.
Or that.
Your Grace.
Oh, Daemon. You're not off it again, are you?
What is it, Sir Simon? Is the pudding now, sir? Is there some reason you feel free to wake a king in his bed?
These beasts proudly carried the banner of House Targaryen. Red dragon on black.
Yes. He is... Oh my Christ. No, not at all.
We should have expected nothing more from a man who ordered the slaughter of a child.
Oh,
in
let's
his mother's
kill him now.
Dragon or no, we shall not raise our banners for a tyrant.
Daemon, have you just let them walk away like that after everything that was said? That was a great shot. That was a great shot. Well, transition, I should say.
For the Lady Massaria.
I thought she was dead.
Would she die without collecting her due?
Oh, he's literally... Okay, she still has power. Even in death. Corliss, you know what you need to do, buddy. Get at that big fucking table. That's it. Oh, that was a great shot. God, he's so fucked up. Oh. Aemond. Oh.
Was it worth the price?
Oh. The worst thing is, most times I would say this is a dream, but with her, she would say stuff like that in person. Oh, bless him.
What is the mood at the Twins?
Ah, shit.
Did his lordship quibble? I'm proud of you, Jace.
Aw.
You've done our cause a great service.
It's not that she doubts your ability. It's that you put yourself in danger and she can't stand to lose another child.
And yet I must wait here. Always prudent. Sending others to fight.
I mean,
and
have a look at
felled in my name.
have a look at what happened to Aegon when he
Even
decides
you've
to do
managed
it.
your part. Your dragon is young. Will you fly before Vhagar as Luke did?
Perhaps Daemon could...
Daemon is not here. Vhagar is big, but Syrax is quicker.
So was
Right,
Meleys.
that's
Meleys fought 2 dragons and one of them is slain.
that's right. That's a very good point. Vhagar is a old, slow bitch, whereas we get younger, faster, quicker ones, and we go at them from all angles. We can fuck that big old bitch up.
I need dragons.
And where are we gonna get those?
We have 2 large enough to stand against Vhagar, called Vermithor and Silverwing. And they sleep just beneath our feet.
Yes, and if only they had riders, none could stand against me.
Oh, well,
I
who?
would go forth in strength and not from necessity.
I mean, who would be able to take them to?
There is Rhaenyra.
Who nearly lost her life in her last attempt. I would not risk it again.
We need dragons. You just said it. We must risk Rhaenyra.
The dragon will only accept a dragon lord to ride it. Also say the histories.
Also say the histories.
We put a Malister on a dragon. A Tarly.
It's better than death and defeat.
He's got a very good point, Mother.
There are records here, surely, of our line.
Oh, we are recruiting and putting together a team.
It's a mad sword.
but it's a thought nonetheless, and we need them. More dragons. More dragons. More dragons. Oh, it ended there. And that, guys, my reaction to House of Dragons Season 2, Episode 5. In comparison to last week, it's quieter, but that does not mean that things didn't happen. As in, you can't just have last week's episodes week in, week out. It just then becomes, like, samey. Then becomes like a Fast and Furious like sort of franchise, where it's just, rah! And not to do with the politics of it all, which is what we love about Game of Thrones. It's about the politics as well as the blood, the violence, the gore, the nudity, the sex scenes, the dream sequences, the dialogue, everything about it. And that's what this episode felt. It was post a great battle in which we saw and lost people, and it was like, we can't just jump straight back into, you know, more shit. You know, it need time to rebuild and, like, sort of, you know, get shit done, you know. But it was still great nonetheless. Really enjoyed it. As for my notes wise, I'll just go through them. As I enjoy the opening of the morning, just slight bit of mourning, not too much of like a sort of like, oh my god, we're absolutely broken and it's about 10 minutes long. It was just a moment with Corlys just reeling from the loss of his love, and Rhaenyra reeling from the loss of her aunt, and also the loss of a trusted advisor. So it was a great little moment. Just sit in that moment for a little bit, you know. So the morning of Rhaenys and Meleys as well. Then that was quickly followed up by them bringing through the streets the head of Meleys in King's Landing. It was such a silly thing as we saw it. Again, I was there sort of like, you bastards, but I completely forgot that they saw the dragons as gods. As gods. Like, so imagine that they're told that the dragon riders and the dragons are gods, and only those that are worthy enough to ride them are only those that are worthy to ride them are the ones that should be leading us. So imagine that before you see one of your gods displayed before you, you know? Like, it's going to mess with you, because you could say they were trying to inspire hope, because look what they've done. They've killed a god, but also you're powerful enough to kill a god, but also you've killed a god. They're supposed to be the most sacred, and what we're supposed to worship and love and praise and give money for, so like, and give you gold and you know what I mean? It's going to cause unrest. It absolutely makes sense. Completely didn't piece that together at the start. Maybe because I was still just angry what they were doing with Meleys's head. Again, they were all about saying, you know, it's meat. I think they said it's meat. Yeah, so eat the dragon meat. Just saying. You can carve off some of that meat and feed the masses. You know. They might say, oh well, you know, it's actually you can't actually supposed to eat a dragon. Well, you're not supposed to kill a dragon either. So shut up. Yeah, that bit where they bring in Aegon, bringing in Aegon again. Like I said, last episode, thought he was dead. The main is he's incapacitated. Him being brought in, and the sort of battle to sort of keep him alive. The fact is that it wasn't his skin necessarily that was burnt. It was the metal that burnt his skin, and that's why it's fucked him. So that's why I was a bit sort of like, he can burn, but it was because of the metal, you know. It is, like I said, it's Valyrian steel, but it's still heat to a certain thing that is going to burn his skin. So technically it wasn't the dragon fire that burnt him, but the actual Valyrian steel itself. Yeah. But him being getting brought in like that, the Macer's working hard out, slowly ripping the stuff off his, like, out of the skin, resetting, like, the bones in his head. Oh, it was horrible stuff. Loved it, but horrible stuff. Alicent there, you could just see the guilt with her. Poor Alicent this episode, man. But I don't think I'd say that, but obviously I do think I'm very quick to hate people, but it doesn't usually last long. The only person I've been consistently hating is Cole. So even also I hate her points, but then I like him. Same with Alicent. I pity her. But then but then they'll do or say something, and I'm like, bam, done. That's it. I hate you again. But then it goes off again, you know. That's just me personally. It's just me personally, you know. But then she blamed Kristen because again, she did end up coming to him and asking what the fuck happened, and he's like, "Oh, we fought valiantly. X amount of people died," and her being like, "What was Aemon's role in all this?" And Cole straight away been, "Nothing, no, nothing." It's like, yeah, he's done something. This guy, yeah, it's the fact that she knew that something was up and how Aemon was acting throughout, just sort of standing there silently, having his blade on him as well, and her noticing that. Imagine that, being a mother and knowing that you have a son that may have nearly killed and possibly will eventually end up dying, and meaning he has killed your other son, his brother. You'd be so embarrassed. But war table at war. And that's because of how that's to do with this one was actually more to do with that note, Rhaenyra's war table, because they're all just talking, or again she said talking around her, not to her, because again they are, even though she is queen, they still don't think she's fit enough to be able to lead certain things and say certain things. So that's why I wrote that down. And she comment to herself, and even like things like Daemon says it as well. No one's going to respect him, like sort of agree with her and stuff like that. So it is the fact that how does she get them to see who she is, you know, who for what she for her purpose, you know. So again, that's exactly what eventually we end up seeing. She's saying that her father taught her of all the lords and all the thing. We only see her, she was only taught that rather than how to lead an army or how to fight, you know, because all she known is peace. So I get it. And a lot of these people don't know war either, because in their time they've only known peace under Viserys. So yeah, so it's a trying time for everyone, I guess. It's the best way to put it. But I'm glad that she sort of eventually, because I'll cover it now, because obviously then she went to Sir Alfred and was like, "Listen, I know you have annoyed me very much, but I know that you're probably the most loyal because you would never do that." And he's like, "Yeah, of course." So for him to trust him enough to send him off to go, could you get my husband to come back, please? Could you, just so you know, he's gone AWOL, and I need you to like tame him. Imagine trying to send someone to tame Daemon. But again, her knowing as well, he might just be a bit of a prick, and he might try and raise his army for himself. But we'll get more to Daemon as it goes on. We'll talk about now. Jay's getting impatient and deciding to go to speak to the Freys. What an absolute play from him! It goes to show that he does get it. He is kind of ready for it all. He's read enough books to sort of to be just like sort of as knowledgeable as Rhaenyra is, as which she got from Viserys, but he's also practical enough to be able to go, right, I am a man, so I already know the things to do with the art of war, as well as also how to hold a sword myself and fight, etc., you know, like that. So good on him for actually stepping up. But again, I understand why, in which she said she herself saying, "I'm being stifled as well as yourself, but I can't let you go out there rushing, hot-headed, trying to get things done, because you end up just like Luke." And it's like, oh, yeah. Yeah, a little bit. But he did well to go to the Freys, realising, trying to get them to do what he wants, them coming back with an offer in which he wanted, what they want, which is Harrenhal, to then give him a counter offer saying, "We'll give you Harrenhal, but if you bend the knee." And that's what he played his role there really well. But the problem is he's done it. He has more of an opportunity to possibly do it even further, which then puts him more in harm's way. So we'll see how that goes. But well done, Jace. Right, let's sit on Daemon here. Sit on Daemon. I'd love to sit on Daemon. No, but let's sort of go. Daemon is stropping. He's stropping. He's dealing with this witch. I don't know whether she's, because again, she's given him stuff to sleep in the last episode, and then bam, he's waking up somewhere like in a completely different, next day, different room, and she's doing something with him, whilst also he's doing something to himself. You know this place isn't good for him. He's having all these dreams, all these visions and stuff like that. It's not helping. He's thinking that he's having sex with his mother. He's then seeing his ex-wife He's losing it, and he's losing his grip on everything because he thinks this could be going one way, but it's not going the way in which he wants. He's dealing with two groups of people who are very stubborn, very hot-headed, and ultimately, I get why he wants them to, because you see him, he wants both sets of soldiers to fight. He doesn't want them to fight each other. He wants to fight for him. For him, yeah. I was going to say for Rhaenyra, but him as well. But he's just not in the right mental space, and I'm worried about what. Because listen, I love Daemon, I love Matt Smith, I love it. I know how this show goes. He's dying at some point, and the witch Alice even said, "You will die in this place." So I don't think it's fair off, but I just want him to go out as the Daemon I really, really enjoy. And he seems a little bit clipped at the moment, let's say. Hopefully sending Sir Alfred to him will help speed things on getting back, or at least get things going so that then they go, yeah, we've got an army, and then that leads up to a huge battle, let's say, and hopefully I just hope he goes out in what would be considered a glorious death for Daemon, you know? It could be just really, really shit death. Who knows? You never know. But yeah, so I just think that he's dealing with too much at the moment, and it just feels all of it. He's a fucking lumberjack at one point. Rather I mean, he's helping out, I guess, but still, and that might be good for the small folk to be seeing it and going like, oh, look at that, that's a dragon rider, and he's cutting wood with us. Wow, but. Ultimately, maybe I don't know. Again, his own selfishness and his arrogance to still be after all this, be like, I am rather than be like, I am getting the son of Rhaenyra, call me king, not king consort, and then to be like, me and Rhaenyra will rule together as king and queen. So rather than be king consort and the queen, it will be king and queen. So. I get it. It's a nice little in between. It's not what they agreed to and what was sort of originally, like, you know, when in their marriage it was, yeah, I'm the queen. So I think that if it was just if she went straight into transition from Viserys into her, you'd be like, yeah, right. But the fact is now that there is a claim and a title's up for grabs, he's thinking, well, why not? Why not? You know. So fair enough, I guess, but. And I at least he is trying to say that both of them, not just him, because he does love his wife / niece, and it's like, yeah, so I could see it, but at the same time, I'm worried that Daemon is going to go out with a whimper rather than a howl, a scream, a blood curdling scream, you know, a roar, you know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway, like a dragon's roar. There we go. Done. The dragon's roar. Anyway, doesn't matter. Screech. Dragon screech. No, I'm getting distracted. Anyway, having Rhaenyra go to was that? Yeah, I got confused at the time. I don't know. Still don't know if it's it's not the Vale, is it? I don't think it is. But her going there and like literally dealing with someone who's just there like, I was promised this. Well, we got you this. That's not enough. But then still to be treating her with some respect, it could be a little bit worse, but then to drop, oh, sorry about your grandmother, and walk out like, fuck, alright, sack of shit. Didn't have to do that. But yeah, I'm interested to see how it goes with Rhaenyra, with the eggs, with the kids. Where, is she actually safe there? Or is there going to be some sort of betrayal going on? Who knows? Let's have a look here. Herline, okay, yeah, that moment between Baela and Rhaenyra where they did talk about Rhaenys and how she was fearless and how she got the dragon, and yeah, it's one of those ones where it's like, yeah, it was a great moment for her just to remember what a warrior she was, but also to help bond them a little bit further and be able to go, I need you, and I need you to go convince your father. I want him here now. I'll whilst I'm here, I'll just talk about her going there and having that moment where talk to her grandfather, Corlys, the Lord of the Tides, and be like, to be able to go like, yeah, I can imagine what it was like in your halls, everyone there to everyone there like celebrating, drinking, bringing all the wonders, but you were just doing it for her. Again, sure, I know you're hurting, I know you're going through heartache here, but we need you to come back here. And when with him being like, oh, I'm not gonna do that in his mourning stage, for her to then call him out on his shit in a respectful way, but still be like, yeah, this, that, blah, blah. Oh, what she did is that she did like saying as in like what I'm doing and what everyone's doing is believing in the queen, just like Rhaenys did. So you should realistically not let the dream die with her. You should lead it on for her as well, you know. And obviously he was never gonna sign up to King's Land and go to take off the blockade and stuff like that. But then to leave it like him to be like, I want you to be the lord to like the heir to my title, and she's well. No, I'm blood and fire, baby. As yes, you know. So great, yeah. It was a great moment for her, for Baela to step up to help show Corlys the way, and we saw him grip the hand badge in his hand, you know. So hopefully that's him out of his mourning stage. But Baela did well there. Really proud of her. Talk about the Daemon, that's fine. Alicent versus men. What a moment in that she finally see what Rhaenyra was going up against. She saw what she felt exactly what happened to her. She realizes that regardless of that, if Viserys, she was there with Viserys, she helped with Viserys. Now that peace is out of the way, that sort of man who would allow these things to happen, it's now time to go, right, we are going to stick with just a men now. You did well, thank you for that, but we need a man with a sword and a dick, you know. And it's like, and to have Larys be like turn against her, and then her little man ride, which is like probably the last thing she kind of expected, and here we go, and he's just there going, yeah, I agree, it's Aemon, we need to do Aemon. That moment of just sitting in that scene with her, everyone talking around her, and it's slowly like sort of like zooming in on her, was just fantastic. Again, they did really good to sit in that moment. It was such a good moment just to see her just sort of disassociated from what she's like has been in, realizing that, oh fucking hell, what have I got myself into? What maybe like you could just feel that she was thinking, oh shit, what Viserys was right. Maybe we actually should have just had Rhaenyra here. I fucked up. Oh my god, these men, they're dicks. Oh my god, you know what I mean. It was a great moment that. So bless her, having to then speak to Cole as well and be like, this is gonna be fucked up. We can't have this. And he's like, well, it is what it is. I saw what I saw. We have to be unbelievably disgusting now in what we do. So, and you would him to be like, I'm saving you from that, and not giving her the choice as well. But still, yeah, her then be like, I didn't give you permission to call me Alicent either. Top notch. You're in the doghouse, mate. Doghouse. Yeah, Alice being there talking to Daemon as well, pretty much saying this is not how it's done. You cannot do it this way because you know, people will be the innocent are being punished for the indiscretion of men and their and dragons and the Targaryen name stuff. And so again, her trying to reach out to make him realize, don't be a bastard. But he's there like, I'll be a bastard, you know, which will probably end up being his undoing. But yeah, so. Rhaenyra, yeah, that's it. Daemon and Alice, Corlys and Baela, yeah. Rhaenyra and Sir Alfred, yeah. Daemon losing all as well at the end when he gets woken from his slumber, comes out, seeing his ex-wife, and having all these lords tell him it's all fucked up, it's completely fucked up, and then in front of everyone be able to go like, yeah, we are not standing for your shit. We're not going to do it. We are the Riverlands are bigger than what your petty little shit is, and we will not stand for it, and walk out. Daemon Daemon, that is not something he would stand. I get that he's trying to get them together to raise the army, but you would literally fire and blood. Fire and blood. He seems neutered in a way. It's strange. There you go. Yeah, Aemon then looking at the throne whilst the lightning was going off is great. Really enjoyed that. His sister coming out and going like, pretty much going, was it worth it all? Like sort of like, and then just a great little moment. I thought that cinematography there with the shot they were using, the lightning going off at certain points that in front of him, and then with him staring at the Iron Throne, great stuff. And then Alicent being with Aegon, and then as soon as he walks out the door saying "Mummy," he's just a kid that just wants his mother. But I'm torn up about this. I am, because again, I like the blacks more than the greens, but again I see certain parts of the greens, and ultimately it is still a kid that was put into a position he didn't want to be in. His mother making a mistake and now watching her son and family members pay the price. So I pity them, I really do. But then they'll do something and they'll piss me off, so that's fine. And then at the end, her again, Rhaenyra and Jace talking, her basically saying, again, I've been clipped just as much as you. I want to be able to do this. We need to find a way around it. And them coming together and being like, well, shit, we got more dragons, because we can't just go against, because he's a big bad bastard, Vhagar, sorry. But we got speed, we got agility, and realistically we need quantity over quality in this situation. And bam, it's more dragons. So let's find the bloodlines in which we have here, track down who we know that's still alive that will have the Targaryen blood in them, and then bam, get them on dragons, because even if they don't know that much, a dragon, once it's in battle, will still attack if it needs to. So that'll be sick. I would love that if there's like so much more dragons, because the others haven't got the dragons. I don't think they have any more dragons, so they're just dealing with Vhagar. Who else? Is it just Vhagar? Yeah. No, there'll be a couple of other dragons. Anyway, there'll be other dragons as well. I'd imagine they have, not just Vhagar now. But yeah, so I'm interested to see where they go, to how far the development goes. We're ramping up towards, well, we're halfway through the season now, so there's 5 more episodes left of the season. So I'm interested to see where we're going now at the halfway point, if we are building up to an absolute fucking nuts battle. Because I don't think they can probably keep that. They might keep it, again, they didn't follow it for season 1, where episode 9, like, how many episodes are in this show? Is it 8? Hold on. No, hold on. I actually remember something. There's not actually 10 episodes this season, is there not? Let's have a look here. Because I feel like I saw that there wasn't. Unless I'm... I think I am. I fucked up. Actually, no, hold on. No. 8 episodes. There's 8 episodes this season. So we're not at the halfway point. We got 3 episodes left. 3 episodes. So yeah, so we're ramping up to something. So if there's only 3 episodes, there's a possibility that what we're ramping up to might end up being another huge battle, or another huge sort of like attack, or something like that. So shit, man, I'm really... Well, yeah, I knew there was something less than 8. There's something, I thought it was 7 or 8. Okay. Woo! Okay. We're not far off, so I'm glad that they're doing it. So rather than be, let's push out 10 episodes per season, they're going, this story needs 8 episodes, this season at least. So I'm glad they're doing that. So yeah, we're wrapping up towards the end. There's only 3 episodes left, so we need to get more of those dragons and more bloodline Targaryens and get them on there and start killing people. Or other dragons. But yeah, wow. That's a shock to me, even though I knew there was something that was weird there. But yeah, wow, great episode. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Not as obviously as good as last week's episode, because last week's episode was nuts, but it's still got the battle of the Game of Thrones as in politics and the dialogue and the betrayals and the deals and all that shit. So I'm happy with that episode. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there, guys. So if you liked the video, please like the video. Comment down below. What do you think of this episode? What do you think of Baela this episode with Corlys? Her sort of stepping up to that. What do you think of Luke stepping up this episode as well? No, sorry, Jace stepping up this episode. Not Luke. yeah, Jake's stepping up this episode with the phrase and making deals. What do you think's going on with Daemon? Obviously, no spoilers. I don't want spoilers, but yeah. Let me know what you thought of this episode. If you like these types of videos, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, get a notification every time I upload. Bunch of videos right now to do with me and other people. I do reactions at the moment. I'm currently doing The Boys Season 4. What else is it? The Boys Season 4, Star Wars The Acolyte, Star Wars Rebels. I also just finished Doctor Who, Shooty's first season. They're all up there. I also do reactions to Doctor Who with my little brother Charlie. We're on David Tennant's second season. He's currently with Martha. And also do reactions to Marvel stuff. I also do reactions to Marvel stuff. I did Phase 1 to 3 with my mate Josh, so the Infinity Saga with Josh is up there as well. But I also do reactions to the TV shows as part of the MCU. Most recent one I've done on there is Echo. And as part of just Marvel, X-Men 97, that's up there as well. But I have done the reactions to the shows on Disney Plus since Moon Knight. But yeah, so if anything else sounds like it takes your fancy, guys, like, subscribe, notification bell, all that jazz. But thank you again for watching, and I'll see you out there.